The St. Tammany Parish Fair is over 100 years old. It exists of members from the community that do volunteer their time to help make this happen. Most of our exhibits revolve around education of the community, so we enjoy doing that for everyone here.
At our fair, we still exhibit a country fair. It's not a we got all our country stuff that we always have. We got our cattle, we got our rodeos, we got chickens, we got corn, we got all kind of our vegetables on display. We got floral display. But the thing that we're really proud of is our school display. We got displays in the educational building from just about every school, and everybody should see those.
It's one of our big events that we have. We have so much artwork going on in downtown Covington and Slidell and all them little towns. All the other towns have a lot of artwork, but this is really a calling card for all people and everything.
The fair is really a family event. Friday is our big day with all the St. Tammany Parish schools are off, so we have students from all over come in and they're here till midnight. And they just ride and play.
We have all sorts of events and activities. I'm primarily in charge of the St. Tammany Parish Fair pageants. So that is a day-long affair that starts on Sunday, September 30th. We start with our, say, 0-month-old children all the way up to 24 years of age. Our older girls do win scholarships. Our Miss Queen wins a $1,000 scholarship. So it's really great for us to be able to give that to her to put back into her education.
We'll have bands on Friday night, 2 bands on Friday night and 2 bands on Saturday night. And we'll have a clown or something roaming the fairgrounds on Thursday and Saturday.
The livestock's probably my part. That's what I grew up in. And we have a great livestock exhibit and a great show. And a mini farm. We have a great mini farm. Our FFA and 4-H kids put on a mini farm for us. And it's wonderful. I mean, it's really great.
The Friday of the fair, we do kick off with a parade. Rolls through the town of Covington, ends here at the fairgrounds. From that point forward, we will have an opening ceremony where we do have our Grand Marshal and our honoree are honored at that event. From that point forward, it's nothing but fun. That's where we have our chicken contest, and we have our cheer dance competition, and that rolls for quite some time. That's from all the schools in the parish. They will send their cheerleaders and their dance teams to come compete, which it's a free event for them, so it's a lot of fun for them to do and practice and polish their skills. After that, we do have bands playing rodeo and carnival rides, so it just goes from there.
This rodeo has been part of this fair ever since they've had a fair here. The rodeo here is kind of the center point of the fair on Friday and Saturday night. Is tradition. It's being sanctioned this year by the Tri-State Rodeo Association. They're the oldest regional rodeo association in the Southeast. Now, they'll be bringing top cowboys. They'll be bringing a lot of new faces, as well as some of the old favorites. We're going to have people like Frank Grace. He's been to the national finals in Las Vegas. You're going to have the bucking stock of the 5M Rodeo Company, Mr. M.C. Merritt, as well as the B&S Rodeo Company. Their bulls have been featured at the International Pro Rodeo Association finals, as well as a lot of top rodeos throughout the Southeast.
We're trying to actually get some old-timey soap makers, and we're trying to get some syrup makers to bring some of the older crowd to the fair. Usually we cater to the young people, and the older crowd just sits around and watches them. So we're going to try to get some of that out this year.
At the fair, we have food. We have heartburn food, and we got good food. We have any type of carnival fair food that you would want. I mean, we have a really good display. I'm in charge of commercial exhibits, and we have everything from banana pudding to Polish sausage. I mean, whatever you can eat at a fair, we have. I mean, we have some really good food exhibits.
We're unique because we do revolve around our community. Most fairs and festivals revolve around, say, a specific event or a livestock or a function of some sort. We revolve around St. Tammany Parish, which is why it's so important for us to feature the schools and to show off all the educational exhibits, to include our 4-H members, to have our senior citizens do all their needlecraft and painting and photographs. So we revolve around the people of our parish, and it's always been that way.
What makes it unique today in town and the city and the parish that we live in, we're getting very, very populated. We're not country anymore. So I think what makes it unique is that you can come to the city living and see the country exhibited.
There's people all over the parish that don't get to see animals every day. And here we have everything from pigs to horses and cows and sheep, and the kids get to touch them and play with them. So it's really family. It's a family event.
This is Americana as it gets. You can't get it anymore. And the thing about it, this fair is a huge fair in one way, but it's very, very compact. It's not a fair where you're going to walk yourself to death to get one side or the other. Mitchell Brothers, they do an outstanding job with their carnivals, one of the top carnivals in the South, and they got something from everybody. As well as the focus on the livestock industry. You know, the small farmer is fading out from our country. But in this part of the country, you still have a lot of people that show a lot of cattle, they show a lot of pigs and stuff, and a lot of kids that especially grow up in the city or in town, they don't see this anymore. So that's what makes it something special. It is a county fair.
We're a very small, very country, you know, and it's very unique, and like I said, it's a family, very family oriented.
It's kind of like a big neighborhood. You see these people maybe once a year that live up above Folsom or down Madisonville. You know, you just don't run into them. And so it's really a nice setup to see everybody like we do.
For those who may not be from South Louisiana or who may even live in other states, what would you tell them is a great reason to come to this specific fair?
It's just a great place to bring your family. You can bring your family, and there's so much to enjoy. It's not real expensive. And I mean, there's some of everything. You can ride rides, you can watch a rodeo, you can pet the animals. It's just a good old-time tradition that we try to keep. You have to love it. I mean, and the people that come, they all leave happy. Everybody enjoys our fair. We got a good, clean fair. We got a good place. It's clean, and like I say, we have no alcohol on the ground, so you feel safe to bring your family.
Any information can be found on the fair website. It's www.sttamanyparishfair.info.